Welcome to the show. My name is Jim Ballasara, and I'm sitting with Randy Wilson. I actually had the pleasure to meet Randy several months ago, actually. It's been a few months now.
It's a month.
The reason Randy's on the show is not just because he's a father and a husband, but because he's done some significant things in the professional arena while trying to be the best father and the best husband he can be. And that's significant. But also, too, he's a man who's been sought after in business, and a lot of people want to do business with Randy. So, Randy, what I want to do, I'm going to just take a couple minutes here, if it's okay with you,
Sure.
and talk about Randy to help people understand, what makes Randy tick. Why are you a business owner? Why aren't you employed by other companies?
Well, Jim, that question was kind of asked to me once on stage, and the only thing I could come up with was because I'm human. And I think humans are meant to be more free individuals and not to be in captivity, if you will. And a lot of my friends and family that I've seen around me, the job world, if you will, or the corporate America, the rat race, it seems to keep people held down. It keeps them suppressed. And I feel that entrepreneurs seem to have a more a brighter outlook of how things work. They think clearer, they can give more, they want to do more, they see things in a different light than people that are just kind of in the routine of going 9 to 5. Not that they're bad people or anything, and I don't want that message, but obviously if there was a choice between freedom and captivity, we'd choose freedom. So.
Almost got you on that one. Okay, well, and of course that's me, so I obviously agree with that.
Right.
Now, you have a real passion for helping people. What drives that passion?
A mentor of mine, Jim Rohn, he told me that he said that your compensation correlates to the value you give the marketplace. And you can always tell who is giving more by driving down the street. And if you live in an affluent neighborhood, that immediately equates to people who give more service to the communities and society. And I feel like...
But wait a minute, I apologize for this, but unfortunately there are some people out there that look at rich people as takers rather than givers. So explain it, please.
Well, first of all, I'll say I totally disagree with that. I think if you're wealthy, it means that you've given more. There is some value that you've given to the society that has equated to more compensation. I believe that if you don't give much to society, then you're not going to receive much from society. And I think that the people that are wealthy in this country, especially America, they have figured it out. They have figured out that it's better to be a go-giver than a go-getter. And so with that being the case, I looked at my choices as a young man and I said, you know what, I would much rather give. I would much rather help and contribute to communities because I saw where the compensation, it was, of course, a bigger part of it or a big part of it. But, I think giving is much more natural than getting.
Which kind of comes to full circle with my philosophy, and it's about paying it forward. Where you might do something without that direct need to have a return.
Yeah.
So you could deposit in the north, but maybe you'll withdraw somewhere else, like in the south somewhere.
Exactly.
And I really believe that there's two kinds of people out there, and I call them the takers. That they'll, money is the most important thing to them. In fact, I want to call him a friend, but I really can't call him a friend. The most important people in his life was, his best friends, he used to always say, is Ben Franklin. So obviously people did not come first.
Yeah.
But obviously, your actions speak louder than words, and your actions are, where are you going to be, when is it going to happen, what do I need to do to serve?
That's right.
And so you do create a vacuum that people can get involved in, get in that draft of yours, which is a positive. So saying that, I know that your actions speak loud. What is it that, I'm a businessman, I need someone in my life that has the things that you have and you offer and you could help. Why would I want to do business with you?
That's a good question. First of all, let me just clarify one thing. when we use the word compensation,
Uh-huh.
a lot of people immediately think financial compensation. And obviously, there's much more compensation out there than just financial.
Okay.
The kind of relationships you build, networking, contribution, memories, moments of fulfillment, things that are much more gratifying than just compensation. I think why someone would want to be in business with me is because although money is important, and I don't want to make it seem like that's not important, I think a friend told me once, he said, Randy, you should make a person feel better when you came into their life than when you're not there. And the reason why people do business with me, I think, is because when we get together and we do business together, people feel good. And I think that's the key, is help people feel that there is a positive environment and good is to come out of a relationship. And so that's what I seek to do, is to build those relationships and help people experience the good things that they should feel.
It's interesting, and we'll wrap with this, and that is that, most of the time when people make a decision to do anything in their life, it's not really based on logic as much as it is based on emotion.
That's right.
And if you can feel right about a decision that you're making, then you'll do that business. And I mean that, what I mean by that is that they're going to feel right about doing business with you.
Mm-hmm.
Randy, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jim.